Welcome back, everybody, here, episode 2 in the beginning of the regular season here in our Green Bay Packers franchise mode. We are led out to the field by first-year starter Jordan Love. He's got a few opportunities in the past, but he's never quite been a full-time starter, so we are going to be taking on our head rival, the Chicago Bears, here in Chicago at Soldier Field. The Bears fans are very rowdy today as we look to get what should technically be an upset if we win today, because the Bears have a much better filled out roster than us, especially if Justin Fields takes a leap here in his first or second year as the full-time starter of the Chicago Bears. But here's our final roster going into the regular season. I ended up simulating preseason. Maybe at the end of next year we'll play it, but our offense and defense look exactly the same. Didn't really make any changes. As far as the special teams goes, it's the same, and the practice squad is now filled out as well. They have a good lineup there. Tyler Goodson. I did bring back Amari Rodgers. I liked what he had talent-wise. I just felt like he never got a great chance for the Packers besides being a punt returner, which he was obviously not very good at. So I brought him back onto the practice squad. Hopefully he can make some noise there. Isaiah McDuffie's there. We've got a couple of guys on the practice squad. Corey Valentine, a punter there on the practice squad just in case O'Connell or O'Donnell doesn't work out. But it's time for us to set our season goals here and talk to the press here in the opening weeks of the NFL season, or the opening week. They're asking us, what's the key to victory now? I want to make sure that we have a dominating offense this year, so ideally we establish a rhythm, we dictate the flow of the game, and get a big enough lead to make their offense one-dimensional. I think that's a good way to win, and with that in mind, if Jordan Love is not consistent, we need to have a solid as a rock running game there, so a running game that can limit the opponent's possessions and elongate the amount of time we're on offense is vital for this team to succeed here in year one under head coach Belak Shmeems. And with that in mind, wanted to be conservative, but not that conservative, so I ended up going with the 7-game winning prediction there for our goal. And hopefully we're able to match that by the end of the year, as we are now going to get into the weekly strategy. As you can see, overall wise, we're worse than the Bears in a lot of different categories. Justin Fields is our number one priority. We're going to contain his quarterback scramble. I think that's probably the best idea. There's a few other ways we could do it. As you can see, the Bears signed Dalvin Cook in this reality, but I think containing his running ability is the biggest issue. And then on defense, we want to establish the run game, obviously. And our 3 target players for our training each week is going to be a couple of young guys. We're going to go with, on receiver, we're going to go with Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and then on defense, Lucas Van Ness. He's obviously a rookie, but we are now ready to get things underway here in Chicago. Anders Carlson's going to boot it away, and they have a chance to return it, but he's going to kneel it in the end zone, and we get to meet this new and improved Bears offense this year. They are led out by Justin Fields, the third-year play caller out of Ohio State and Georgia. He's a 76 overall, very conservative, but that speed is something that's going to kill us if he's able to get out of the pocket. Fields has a new running back behind him in Dalvin Cook. We're going to get to see him on the first play of the game. He's got a nice 6-yard run. Devontae Wyatt injured on the first play of the game, but Fields, not only a new running back, but a couple new receivers too, most notably DJ Moore, so we have to look to limit their passing ability. He's going to go to Moore on the first pass of the day. Moore is broken up. Rasul Douglas lowering the shoulder, and he just knocks that one free. Now 3rd and 7. Fields looking to pass again across the middle. This time it's caught. That's Darnell Mooney. He's got a first down for the Bears as they move the chains. That one goes for 14 yards and a first down. 2nd and 9 now. Fields going to take the snap. He wants to throw it. Instead, he's going to step up into the pocket. He's got all kinds of space running down the middle of the field. That's a 23-yard run. The Bears now close to red zone territory on 2nd and 2. Dalvin Cook gets picked up by Quay Walker and slammed to the ground. They've done a good job so far of covering the run, but you've got to expect the Bears are going to keep throwing it at him. This time it's a nice job by Devondre Campbell to stop Cook right down the middle. And the Bears, on their first offensive drive of the season, are going to settle for a field goal here. 4th and 3. The kick is up, and it is good. Robbie Gould is going to usher in Jordan Love as the newest starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. J. Love, drafted in the first round a few years ago. He is a 70 overall. Decent speed, decent awareness. He's got to develop, though. 1st and 10. Jordan Love going to go to Aaron Jones. Got to expect to see a lot of that. Jones muscling his way for 9 yards. That is a big run on 1st down. Now 2nd and 1. Love under center. He's going to run the play action. First pass of the season for Jordan Love. He's got a catch by Romeo Doubs and a 1st down. That one's 4 yards. The Packers 2nd and 8 now. Later on the drive, Love, play action to Jones, stepping out of the pocket, firing to Musgrave, the rookie tight end, and a 3 of 3 start for Jordan Love, but now it's a 3rd and 7. Love, all alone in the backfield. He's going to throw it to Jones, and it's intercepted on the 4th pass of the day for Jordan Love. The defender jumps the route, or the wheel route to Aaron Jones, and now it's a 1st and 10. Dalvin Cook's got a burst of speed. Nobody's going to touch him until he's down around the 30. A big run there. Now 2nd and 9 in the red zone for the Bears. Justin Fields, he's got Cook to his left. He's going to go to Cook right up the middle. Cook got some space, and he's spinning around 3rd and inches now. They're going to mark him 9 yards on the run. Fields and company looking to take a 10-point lead. Fields steps up, fires to Kmet, and it's a touchdown. Cole Kmet, the starting tight end for the Bears, is going to be the first touchdown of the season for their offense. And the Packers take over again on a 3rd and 4. Love rolling around deep down the field. It's deflected and an incomplete pass. Luke Musgrave, the intended target, as we are now in the 2nd quarter. The Bears have the ball back on a 2nd and 10. Fields, all the time in the world to throw it, but this one is batted away by Darnell Savage. Packers defense not doing the worst in the passing game, but we're looking to get a little bit better in the running game. This time they're going to leave the screen open to Dalvin Cook. He's got a big game, but he's short by 1 yard. And it's not across midfield, so the Bears play conservative here on 4th and 1. They're going to punt it away. Back to the Packers now, 2nd and 10. Jordan Love wanting to throw. He's going to throw to the outside, and he's intercepted again. This one's the safety, Eddie Jackson, and he's got it deep in Packers territory. Love did not lead Christian Watson outside at all. Instead, it's another interception in this first half. Justin Fields going to run the read option. He's got a lot of space up the left side, and a couple of guys bring him down right around the 10. Mark him at the 9. This Bears offense now faces a 3rd and goal at the 8-yard line. Fields under center. He takes the snap, steps back, rolling out towards the end zone. It's caught. Cook jukes a few guys, and he's down at the 6-yard line. So the Bears once again held to a field goal. So the Packers defense is doing their part here on the goal line stands or in the red zone. And now it is a 13-0 ball game. 2nd and 8 for the Packers offense. Jordan Love trying not to turn it over for the 3rd straight drive. Love is going to hand it off to Jones. No, he fakes it. Love's going to fire into coverage, and it could have been picked off again by Eddie Jackson. Instead, he just bats it away. So that sets up a 3rd and 8. Love going to run a play action. He snaps it away quickly, firing into coverage. A beautiful needle thread there to Christian Watson in between the two zones, and that's a 1st down, but now quickly a 3rd and 10. Jordan Love stepping up, firing, and he just misses both of the receivers. Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson were open, but instead it is a Bears possession now after the turnover on downs or the 3 and out. The Packers offense is off the field and the defense trying to stop them. DJ Moore, his first major catch of the day, goes for a 1st down. Now 1st and 10, Justin Fields gonna fake it to Dalvin Cook, rolling out. He's got his man. It's a big gain for the tight end, and it's a 1st down for Chicago. That was Allen, and now 3rd and 8 later on the drive. Chicago looking for a 1st down. They're going to go to the screen. Dalvin Cook cuts back inside, and he's upended, but he's got the 1st down. Devondre Campbell was there to bring him down. Instead, Chicago is now a 2nd and 10 inside the red zone. 25-yard line for the Bears. Justin Fields roaming around the pocket, firing across his body, and it's caught. DJ Moore brings it in, the newest acquisition in that receiving core for the Bears. He looks to have a big season now as the number 1 receiver. Justin Fields, 2nd and 5, rolling out. He's going to run for it, and he's wrapped around the waistline by Devondre Campbell, and that is a big stop. 3rd and 3 now. Fields takes it, snaps it, throws it, and it's caught. Touchdown again, Cole Kmet. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the day. And the Bears take a 20-0 lead into halftime. As you can see, both teams are very different. 108 rushing yards, 200-something passing yards compared to our very, very lowly statistics. Around the country, though, or around the NFL, I should say, that you got some interesting matchups. Detroit and Kansas City. The Chiefs start their year 1-0. Patrick Mahomes, 300 yards and 2 touchdowns as they take down the Lions 21-7. Jared Goff, no interceptions, but only 1 touchdown there today. That was to Amon-Ra St. Brown. The Lions offense looks to get back on track next week. Now the Rams in Seattle, and almost at halftime, it is a 17-6 ball game. Kenneth Walker, 10 attempts, 51 yards, and a touchdown there. Now we're going to head over to Minnesota. The Buccaneers without Tom Brady for the first year. They start out 0-1. They lose 34-7. Jordan Addison, the rookie, with a big 6-reception game, 96 yards and a touchdown. Baker Mayfield, no turnovers, but no interceptions. We are now going to head back out onto the field here. 1st and 10 to start the second half. Jordan Love takes the snap, rolling around the pocket. Looks like this time he's going to use his feet. We haven't really seen that from him as he stumbles forward for a first down. 2nd and 4 now for the Packers later on the same drive. Love in the shotgun. He's got A.J. Dillon behind him. Love's going to throw it to the outside to Christian Watson. He had both hands on it, but he drops it. And the Packers now face a 3rd and 4. Love down 20-0. He's going to fire, and Dobbs catches it. Oh, my goodness. Are they going to mark him? They're going to mark him short. He broke a few tackles and didn't go down, so instead of forward progress, it's a 4th and 1. And they're going to go for it here, right past midfield. Aaron Jones stuffed it initially, but he spins around and gets the first down until he's like suplex down to the ground. 20-0 is the score. As I mentioned, 3rd and 3. Love gonna fire across the middle. Watson's attempted catch is batted down, and now a 4th and 3. Love looking to go to the air again. He's gonna roll out, all kinds of room down the right sideline, and Love nudged out of bounds, and that is a first down run. Jordan Love gonna go to Aaron Jones this time, bouncing off a couple of tacklers. He's got a first down inside the 10. We came out to play here in this second half. Love now, 2nd and 9. He's going to go to the air, stepping up into the pocket. Wants to run for the touchdown. He almost had it. He reached out, but he's tripped up by the defensive lineman. Now a 3rd and 2 from the 2. Love, a toss to Jones. Jones gets the blocking on the edge. He's got a touchdown and an injury to Elton Jenkins. So the Packers offensive line, a couple injuries already in this one, looking to bounce back. 2nd and 10 though on the next possession. Justin Fields got all kinds of space. He's got it past the 50, breaking a tackle, breaking another speed down the sideline. Justin Fields with a response and a huge touchdown run for the Bears quarterback, and that is now 27-6 after a missed extra point by the Packers. Aaron Jones now next drive looking to answer. He's got a big run down the left side of the field, and he's wrapped up finally. A massive run there. He's got 75 yards so far. 3rd and 10 now for the Packers. Love, play action, rolling out of the pocket. He's going to step up, fire to Jaden Reed across the crossing route, spinning down. He's got a first down inside the Bears red zone at the 21 now. Love stepping up on 1st and 10, stepping back, fires to the open man, Romeo Dobbs. Couldn't quite get into the end zone, so instead it's a 1st and goal at the 6. Love going to go to Aaron Jones. Jones is going to push his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones gets to celebrate his 2nd touchdown of the day. We're trying our best to come back, but the 2-point conversion would be no good, so it's 27-22 or to 12 as Dalvin Cook's got a big run. A couple of missed tackles in the secondary. He's got a first down around the 49-yard line. Rashawn Gary would have to leave the game for a few plays. Dalvin Cook again, a big hole again. This time it's out past the 40 and down at the 33. Another injury for the Packers here on defense. 27-12 is your score still. Justin Fields rolling around, and he's finally sacked. Rashawn Gary with the first sack of the day for the Packers. That is 0.5 sacks for him. 3rd and 12 now. The Bears facing a long 3rd down. Fields rolling out, firing to the outside. It's Darnell Mooney. He's brought down just shy of the first down here in the fourth quarter. But they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Fields going to give it to Cook. Cook's going to cut up the middle, and he's got the first down. So 1st and 10 now. Fields with Cook beside him. What a big signing that's been here for them in week 1. Fields going to step up, fire into coverage, and it's picked off. Jair Alexander is the one to jump the route. Why not? Who else would it be? As the Packers now face a 3rd and 10 after the turnover, looking to not squander the opportunity. It's caught by Watson across the middle. A last-second pass, and Jordan Love trying to get his groove going now in this second half. 2nd and 10 now. Love going to step up, fire into coverage, and it could have been picked off by a couple of guys. Instead, it falls down harmlessly to the ground. It's a 3rd and 10. Love's going to roll out of the pocket. No one open. He's going to take it himself, but not even close. So a 4th and 7, and they're going to go for it here. This is basically the ball game here. Jordan Love, 4th and 7, stepping up, firing to the slant deep downfield. It's Christian Watson, and a face mask puts him at a 1st and 10 at the 12. Love wants to go to the air, firing, end zone, and it's picked off again. Eddie Jackson comes all the way across the field, and he just read Love's eyes, and that is a big turnover there. Justin Fields 27-12. He's trying to extend it as Darnell Mooney cuts across the middle on a crossing route. He's got a big gain down now past midfield, the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Fields takes the snap. He wants to throw again. He's going to roll out of the pocket. All kinds of green grass in front of him. He's got it past the 20, down around the 15. Mark him there at the 15, and that is a big run for the Bears. Justin Fields' running game has been so good for them today. Now Fields play action, bootleg. He's going to run away from Gary, but he's brought down. Rashawn Gary chasing him down. He's now got a sack and a half today, the 2nd sack of the day for the Packers, as Gary he just tunnel visions him to the ground. And that is a big sack, setting up a 3rd and 14. Justin Fields under center. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Dalvin Cook. Cook's got a lot of space. Juking to the outside in all kinds of open space. And a touchdown for Dalvin Cook on the big run for the Bears. Their rushing attack has dominated today. And that is a 34-12 ball game now on 2nd and 8. The Packers not really a chance to come back, but you've got to do the best you can. Love rolling out. He's a hit as he throws, delivering down the sideline, and it's caught by Dobbs. Romeo Dobbs racing down to the 5, and it's a 1st and goal. 3 interceptions for Jordan Love, but he's still delivering a dot like that now. Goal line stand. Jordan Love going to throw to the fullback, and it's caught. Touchdown. What a catch and pass there. Henry Pearson, the rookie fullback. And the Packers trying to get back into this one, 34-18 now. The 2-point conversion would be no good again. 1:17 remains here on 1st and 10. Jair Alexander going to cut Dalvin Cook down. It's really just a timeout game at this point. 3rd and 7. Justin Fields wants to go to the air. He's rolling around. Gets rid of it. Should have honestly just taken the sack. We would have had to use our timeout. But instead, right around 58 seconds left, the Packers get possession back. This one's a pass to Watson, who spins down as he is quickly brought to the ground. A hurry-up mode now. Jordan Love looking to throw it again, stepping out of the pocket, firing to the crossing Jaden Reed. He runs it down and out of bounds now as he's pushed out right around the kickoff sign. 18-34. Jordan Love looking to go to the air. He fires into coverage. Musgrave catches it and bounces off of a few tacklers. And now a 1st and 10. Jordan Love at the 14. Takes it. Fires to the end zone. Christian Watson with the touchdown. And that is a big confidence booster there for Jordan Love, even though there's very unlikely chance that we come back and win this one. Pretty much a 0% chance as the Bears kneel it down here to run the clock out. You've got to feel confident, though, with how our offense got going there in that late fourth quarter, or in that second half, really. And we're only one less interception away from having a tie game right now, for being honest. So if we can address that in the off week, or in the, the off days, or in training days, that is a big answer. But 34-26 is your final here in week 1. The Bears take down the Packers. Their rival head coach Belak Shmiem starts his career with a loss at Soldier Field, but don't worry, we'll get our own shot at him at Lambeau later on in the year. Justin Fields had himself a great day for the Bears, and now we are going to see exactly what happened here in the stats. As Aaron Jones actually approaches us in the locker room after the game. You'll see here in a second after this screen goes away for the Madden game. If I can go ahead and skip to it. There we are, 0-1 as our record now. But Aaron Jones actually looked at, or came and approached us in the locker room. Felt confident in the team, but obviously it sucks not to get the win. We need to practice a little bit more and, just round the edges a little bit better if we want to get a win next week. And I told him it's only one game. We'll get things figured out and be in the win column soon enough. There's not a doubt in my mind that that's the truth right there. So we need to bounce back next week. But here we are in week 1, a loss 26-34. We didn't quite get there. And let's go ahead and check out the injuries for the team. Only a few of them should be long-term injuries. Devontae Wyatt's going to miss 2 more weeks after that. Bo Melton a week, and Colby Wood in 5 weeks. He had an abdominal tear. So a lot of injuries there in week 1. The Bears, I think, had one injury of their own. That's going to be an extensive, longer injury now, as we are going to take a look at our franchise staff. We have a couple of good guys there. Offensive coordinator Gary Crawford, he runs a West Coast or zone scheme, and then our defensive coordinator there. And now we should be able to get a chance to look at the box score there for the rest of that game, or for that game against the Bears. And it's not always pretty. Offensive yards gained, we were pretty even. Passing yards, we were better than them. Rushing yards, we were way worse than them. They had 307 total rushing yards, so that's going to be something we have to answer. Justin Fields led the way with 156 passing yards for the Bears, 2 touchdowns. Jordan Love finished with 263 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. So I think he showed some signs there in that second half. Justin Fields, 8 rushes, 164 yards and a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 24, 143, and Aaron Jones, 18 for 83. Romeo Doubs, 4 catches, 91 yards. Christian Watson, 6 for 80 and a touchdown. Jaden Reed, 2 for 59. Cole Kmet, 5 for 37 and 2 touchdowns. On the defensive side of things, TJ Edwards led the way with 14 tackles. Devondre Campbell was right behind him with 10 total tackles and 1 tackle for loss. As you can see, we go down there. Jaquan Brisker had 9 total. Then we had Jair Alexander, 7 tackles, 1 interception for us. He was the only guy with an interception for the Packers. Then on the Bears side of things, Eddie Jackson had 2 interceptions. Solid for him. Very good, honestly. And then if you go down there, further down the lineup, you would see who else had an interception. But at the end of the day, we took the loss. It's going to be tough to bounce back next week, and we have to go to Atlanta to take on the Falcons, but they are led by unproven quarterback Desmond Ridder right now on their roster. And as you can see, we finally get a chance here to take a look at some recruits. We didn't do it last episode, and we've got everybody in here. I'm not an expert on this, so if you guys have any tips as far as who should go where to put them and stuff like that, I think I could definitely use some tips, because I'm not exactly sure where I should put everybody, because it's kind of confusing at the first point. But I was just testing some things out. We ended up firing Adrian Guzman because I didn't understand that you can't replace a 1-star with a 3-star. Maurice Jones-Drew is here for whatever reason, but I didn't understand that you couldn't replace a 1-star with a 3-star. So I fired Adrian Guzman. I tried to sign this guy. Figured out, hey, I have to sign a 1-star again, so I guess I should have went with a guy that was better equipped for a position that we needed, but I just signed really the first 1-star guy that I found, and that was bringing him in Meg Wilson, or I guess that's a her then, and we assigned her to the Central region, and that's pretty much that on the scouting part of things. But we did go in and look at the prospects. Could be a very interesting class led by Paul Stoudemire, the left end there. The quarterback prospects are interesting. Kenny Boston out of Pittsburgh is a guy that I've looked at a little bit already. You've got some good prospects, a couple of undrafted guys. Quentin Dillard is going to lead the way there for the running backs. They've got some day 3 guys on the receiving thing. Quincy Prince out of Ole Miss. Dom Weber, Tyrone Posey. Obviously, these are a bunch of auto-generated guys. A position that we desperately need some help at is the center spot. And Roger West out of Alabama and Ben Poole out of Arizona State are big guys there. They look to lead the way there. Now on defense, we definitely need a left end. So Paul Stoudemire out of Missouri, projected at a top 5 right now, is a guy that I have my eyes on. He's a top fit for us, the 49ers and the Chiefs, so hopefully we can get our hands on Stoudemire if he ends up having some good talent. And George McDonald out of Stanford is also a good option there, along with Stephon Frazier. We're just doing a little bit of an overlook of the draft. Cornerback position, we could use some depth. Not that we go anywhere with a first or second round pick there for cornerback, but at the end of the day, that was pretty much all I had for this first episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. We're just upgrading a few players, but unfortunately, we weren't able to get the win. A.J. Dillon and Jaden Reed get an upgrade. We weren't able to get the win against our rivals. It sucks to finally lose to the Bears, but after years of being coddled and, winning no matter what, slight roast there to the Bears, it's fine for us to lose one. Go ahead, if you haven't and you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get an update every single time I post a video to this series. I thank you all for watching this video. I hope to catch you all of you guys next time. Peace, y'all.